Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be walking through what my morning routine looks like with my animals. I typically don't have my toddler up, but he did wake up early this morning, so he'll be in some of these videos. But I start by taking our dogs out to go to the bathroom. This is our boxer Ellie. He is just the sweetest. Once we get inside, then I'm going to feed our clownfish, and we have some emerald crabs and another fish that I cannot think of the name of. Once the fish are fed, then we'll go ahead and give the dogs 2 scoops of feed each. And their water bowl was clean and full, so I did not have to do that, but that would be something I would do as well. And here's my little helper. Once everyone's taken care of inside, we're going to go outside to the outside animals. We start with a big run of chickens, and I'll start by changing their water, just cleaning it out and then refilling it. I had to pause taking care of them to feed the goats because they were acting crazy. So you'll see I'm feeding them, and if you see them, they get very territorial with food. So they might start headbutting each other and going crazy, but they love some food. My chickens were getting low on their feed. I have 2 big feeders that hold about 50 pounds each. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new bag into their run. My goats got in here earlier because I let my chickens free range, and they knocked over my chicken feeder and my chicken waters, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and reset all of those back up and then fill them with feed. I use buckets for our chickens, one because the inside of the buckets don't get dirty, they don't get the mildew or anything like that in them, and then it's just easy to clean out the cups and the lids. I'm sure there are easier or better methods to doing this, but this is just what I found that works best for us in the spring, summer, and fall. I have not used them in the winter yet, so we'll see how they work through and hold up throughout the winter with freezing. Now it's time to collect their eggs. These are the only chickens that lay eggs at the moment. The other ones are going to be too young. I have one hen, as you can see, that has gone broody, so she is sitting on her nest, and I'm just going to leave her be, and maybe we'll get chicks. But we did get quite the collection today. I'm loving the baby blue. You can't really see the pigment of them, but they are bright baby blue color eggs. So once we've collected the eggs, the goats have already been fed. This is typically when I would feed the goats. I'm going to dump out their water, hose them down, and scrub them out if needed, and then just go ahead and refill them for the goats for the day. Now that the goats are done, I go ahead and move on to the chicken tractors. I just move both of them each, and then I'm gonna check the chickens' water and their feed. I have the standard chicken feeders in there, but then I also have the PVC pipes. I know that they're supposed to be on the outside, but I put them in the inside because of my goats free ranging. They would absolutely knock them over and get into the chicken feed. So all I have to do is just move these and just pull on the lever, and then I'll go ahead and lower them off of the jack as well. Here is my little helper again. I love having him in the morning. It definitely slows me down, but it's also a reminder of to slow down as well. Right now I just have 2 chicken tractors. I'm essentially going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to raise it up and then I'll pull it. I haven't decided. These ones I need to go ahead and build another chicken tractor or figure out something to do with them. I'm not loving the setup, but I think it's just because I'd be too long of a chicken tractor. I do like my 4x8 chicken tractor, so I think I might just build 2 more of those. This chicken coop is basically just a mix of different types of chickens, and I'm gonna essentially just fill up their waters, and then they have a big tote. You can kind of see it through the door there, and I'll fill up their feed. Now with the outdoor bunnies, I'm working on moving them all inside, but for the moment they are outside with tons of fans, and they get a scoop of feed and then a lot of hay each day. You will see me scooping out any old hay that was in there from the day before. I'll go ahead and scoop that out and make sure it's all clean for them. Now for the inside bunnies, they get the same thing. They get a scoop of feed, making sure their water is clean and full, and then they get a big lump of hay as well. I know some people decide not to do hay or do the cubes. I prefer the hay. I think it's good for their teeth, and my bunnies love them. It gives them like something enrichment to enjoy. I also have a bunny corner, and I'm tempted to almost make all of my cages into these X pens, but I have a bunny corner where I take each of the bunnies out and let them get exercise. I thought about maybe making their cages. I just have to declutter our garage. Our garage has AC and heat, so that way I like to have them inside for that reason. They have plenty of shade and fans outside, but I just feel comfortable with them being inside. So I'm working on designing my layout of how I want them inside to make sure that they have plenty of space to run around and jump and live happy lives. Here's an up-close shot of one of the last bunnies. We just recently got him, so he's kind of in a quarantine area, I would say. Just kind of keeping an eye, making sure everything is good and he's healthy. Here is a view. You can see the fan to the side of the bunny cage as well, but everything is all done, and now the animals are happy and I can relax for the rest of the day until the evening when it's time to check on everybody and take care of things again. That is all for my morning routine. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to, if you have any other future suggestions or if you'd like to see anything, leave them in the comment section below and I'd love to show you. We are getting Highlands over the weekend, so there's going to be lots of new content with Highland cows. So be sure to like and subscribe to follow along on our journey.